Hello, my name is Bryson, and today we're going to talk about astrology. So, to my new YouTube channel called the Dream Age Astrology here. I'm outside in my backyard, as you can tell, just to walk around. And it's a nice, somewhat overcast day. Got clouds everywhere, sun is good, but we're out here. Well, today, I'm going to first talk about the broad aspects of astrology and what it does and what it's been doing this past couple of times. For thousands of years, it's been going on since around the Chaldean age, and it's been passed down through civilization to civilization. The main, what astrology is basically astronomy and correspondences working together, basing on the aspects of the planets and the stars in the sky, showing aspects of who we are and what we are meant to be. Now, astrology in itself was what I like to call it. It is called simply the structures of reality, structures of everything that takes place and what we can hold and where deer is meant to be. Now, it has been going on for thousands of years. It represents all living and non-living things, such as myself as a living thing, the dragon fly that just flew by, the fence post itself, all had an astrological timestamp built on it. Now, for the most part, astrology is in itself, I said, it's one of a great, beautiful thing because it represents each holds its dearest place in not only my heart, but in a lot of everyone's hearts, you know. And when we keep going through in life, astrology is there to not only comfort us, but also show people the right direction. Not just doesn't represent predicting the future or anything like that. It represents the object of their past, what happened in our past. We can see it in the stars and astrological charts, whatever is going on in the present, and a possible outcome of our future. Now, also astrology in the sense what each it correlates to, not only the stars themselves, but also the planets in the sky, the basic seven closest to us. That'd be our Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and as well as the other three, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, that were recently discovered. We're also included in astrology, but only very recently. But we mainly want to focus on the original seven here. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Here, and well, that's about it. And so, also to include our closest star, the Sun, and the Moon. Now, there's a little hole I almost stepped into. I was a bit close, but look at the size of this hole. It's just what? Anyways, astrology, like I said, it represents the stars and planets in the sky that hold dear aspects to our daily lives, and how it correlates to our movements, what we do, and what we are doing right now. Even as I even record this video, there's a new chart placement being made here, and for the most part, it is what it is. You know, the main aspects, like I said, talking about before, the sun, moon. Well, I'm gonna talk about the sun and all these things, sun, moon, and the other planets, all in another video, all in their own separate videos. But I want to talk about how they are broad aspects and simplistically represent in astrology. Now, the sun represents our spirit, our who we are. It also represents the day we were born on a chart here. Like I said, it's just who we are, our persona, and what we come come up with. The moon represents our soul. It's our own soul, and it grows and comes the moon as the moon shifts through the sky. As you see, 29 days of the year. Excuse me, not the year. 29 days of the month. It changes and shifts to a whole new sign. And also to mention the signs in the sky, the sun travels through 12 astrological signs that we see in the night sky. And this is called the zodiac. And it travels through Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and last but not least, Pisces. And it goes through all 12 of those signs throughout the year, but also to mention there's some people, like I say, talk about another astronomical zodiac. Some of them include is Orpheus, but that's another video for another time. But anyways, the sun and the moon and all the planets travel through this wheel called the zodiac, and that's how the Chaldeans based it off of. And they also base it off their calendar, how they mark it off each and every year. Especially the sun, they represent the sun as a very spiritual entity traveling across the sky. Um, you know, it also represents, somewhat strangely enough, even our Bibles hold the spiritual aspect and meaning into astrology. Like, for example, the sun or the soul itself, or the Son of Christ, Jesus, or another case, the Egyptians called it the sun god of Ra, the moon Isis. It's all the same thing. It's always been there. Astrology has always been the structures of reality, you know. But anyways, that's gonna be it. I hope y'all like, rate, subscribe. Please, I want to add more content and videos for you guys to share and upload for you guys, you know. And I hope y'all do have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy.